Hi, everybody. I'm Kevin.
I'm Amy.
And normally I'm the face of SJMP, but actually we're going to be talking to my wife today, who is the new lead on this new grant. She's the mastermind of this. And so I thought it would be great for me to take a little back seat, for Amy to take the front driver's seat, and to talk about this new choir revitalization grant. So you're the mastermind. Tell us about what's going on with this grant.
So happy to. All right. So here's the deal, right? You and I are music publishers.
Yep.
Yeah. But we are also ministry leaders at our local church.
Yep. So I'm the organist choir director, and you're the director of Christian formation.
So think in that context. What has been one of the biggest challenges you've faced in your ministry, particularly these past 2 years?
Just the biggest one?
Well, try to narrow it down. We got these nice people out here. They don't want to be here all day.
So I think, we're in a different time. We can't function exactly as the way we did before. People are coming and going. We've got to deal with safety recommendations. The way we use our spaces is different. And we're all exhausted. We're really tired. And that means we can't do the things the same way we did 2 years ago.
Exactly. That's the overarching part of this. Things are different now than they were before. We've had to rethink our priorities. We've had to rethink how we measure success. We've had to rethink what we're doing and who we're serving. Really, all of it. So that takes a tremendous amount of creative energy.
I'm tired thinking about it. Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm excited because I think this grant may be a way that we can help kind of revision a little bit of what we're heading into.
Yeah. I mean, because what makes all that easier?
Money.
Money. Yeah. Money. That's right. No argument there, right?
So how much money are we talking about?
Well, it's not a pile, but it's $1,000. You can do a lot of work with $1,000.
So wait, are we giving $1,000 to everybody?
No.
Oh,
not
okay.
everybody. Yeah. St. James is a pretty good bargain. We'd encourage you all to be members, but you don't have to be. Do submit an application. That is how we are going to choose a lucky recipient.
Okay. So it's one recipient, not the thousands of churches that use SJMP.
Yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get there. That would be great. Maybe we'll get there. Okay. So who can apply?
Anyone representing an established nonprofit church in the United States can apply, except for you, because there's a hard conflict of interest there. So
I can't.
You are out of the running on
Okay.
that one. Yeah. But you can use the grant for a lot of different things, unless you're Kevin Simons.
Okay. So I'm going to give you some rundowns here of what we can use it for, and you say yes or no.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Quiz me.
Can I use it to buy an instrument?
Yes.
Oh. Can I use it to repair an instrument?
Yes.
How about choir folders?
Sure.
Okay.
Equipment, it's all good. Equipment's in the running.
New technology?
Definitely. Yeah. Definitely you can use it to get new tech.
Okay. How about removing the carpet out of my choir room?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Spaces are an issue right now. And you might not be in the same space rehearsing that you were before. And if you need to get someplace up to snuff so you can get that choir out the gate in the fall, yes.
Okay. How about if I want to take my choir on a retreat?
Yep.
Okay. Continuing education.
Yep.
So lots of things I could use it for.
Yes.
That's great.
This grant is targeted to people who are starting something new, like a children's choir or a handbell choir or all of those other things that Kevin just listed. Or if you're breathing new life into something that was wounded during COVID these last couple of years. We want to help. And so all you have to do is get on here. I got the banner for you right here.
Oh.
If you go to our website, www.sjmp.com/grants, you will get all the nitty-gritty details. You can download an application and just answer the questions. Make your case. We deliberately left this very broad because we are all responding to this situation in a different way. And we just want to hear from you what it is you need. So you can find the application right on our website. Applications are due June 30th. We will have a panel of judges that will review them, not us. And then we will announce a lucky recipient by August 1st.
Okay, that sounds like kind of easy.
It's pretty easy.
So I mean, usually when I think of grant, I think of like professional grant writer, and you know that I don't know one. I mean, I can just fill this out as a choir director.
You can fill this out as a choir director.
Okay, so It's not that big a deal.
Yeah, it's not that big a deal.
Okay, cool.
It really is that easy.
Looks like we may have some questions.
Yeah, let's take a look. I will say yes. I'll cruise our comments because we got some cool folks.
Okay.
That have jumped online, and we'll see what they're up to. Let's see. Oh, lots of good mornings.
That's good.
There.
My friend Nancy Jones down there in Auburn country.
Gotcha. We got Zia in New Mexico. And let's see, who else do we got here?
And Greg Gilsdorf. Great. Good to see you all.
Perfect. And our good friend Donis.
Yep.
Always happy to see you. I did have some questions that were emailed in.
Okay.
So let me pop some of those up on the screen for everybody. Would this grant help fund an organ project? That's a tricky one because what we really want to do is help breathe some new life into something so that we can all come back in the fall with a revived energy about how we enhance worship. An organ project sometimes is a big bite, and it takes a long time to do that. I suppose if there was something very specific on the instrument that $1,000 would help with, and you could make your case about how that gets you out of the gate and running in the fall, send us your application. But as a kind of in general, that I don't know if that sort of is in the spirit of the grant.
Right. And I think it's about revitalization or something new, you know, think about it in that way. You know, it's not that you couldn't, I think, make a case for, you know, how an organ project is going to help revitalize your ministry. But that would need to be in the grant application, right?
Yep. You gotta stick it to us. You gotta lay it on thick.
Yeah. And I will say $1,000
in an organ,
doesn't go very far, unfortunately, in an organ project. So
but I'm willing to bet that you can think of a way that $1,000 could set something on fire. Maybe not the organ. No.
Yeah, no, don't set the fire. Don't set the organ on fire.
Enthusiasm, fiery spirits. That's what we're looking for. We also had a question. Do you have any advice about the ongoing expense of paid singers? And that's really good too. Could this support a volunteer effort or give a stipend?
Well, you know, it's not an ongoing grant. This
right.
is a one-time start.
Yep.
So I would think you would need to just demonstrate, okay, how this is going to kickstart that program for you.
Get you out of the gate.
Yeah. Because I think, you know, I've been a paid singer myself. That was how I started in the church. I'm a big believer in that as a ministry. But it's an ongoing, you know, sort of expense, you know. So I would think you'd want to say, this is how, you know, we're gonna use this to revitalize and restart.
That's actually one of the questions on the grant, though, is as you get your feet wet and out of the gate with some sparkly new initiatives, what is the plan for the sustainability of them? And that's just helpful to think about.
Yeah.
Don't you agree?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. We've got one more here, unless someone else pops in with a question online. It says, does it matter if your church is on the National Historic Register? And for our purposes, no. Everybody is equal opportunity to get that application in, and we want to read all of them. We are just actually quite excited to see what you're doing. I will say this, though. If you go to the National Parkservice.gov, this is sort of an umbrella group that manages entities that are on the historic register, and they have their own section for grants and incentives. So if you are on that register and you think you could be the beneficiary of some of those things, please jump onto their website and go get what you can. That's what it's there for. We want to protect those historic buildings and our heritage. So more power to you there. All right, we're going to jump over here and check a comment here and see if there's any more questions coming in. And then if not, we will.
I need everything.
I need.
Is there
Let's
only
see.
one award? Robin asked that.
Let's see. Where's Robin? All
Yeah.
right. There's Robin.
Ah,
Hi,
there
Robin.
we go.
Is there only one award? Yes. This year, there's only one award. We are getting started with this initiative. We would love it if it grew. That's part of why we're curious to see what you're doing so that we can be a better support for that in the future. But much like you, we are starting where we are. And this year there will be one, but hopefully we will be able to expand that in the future. Let's see. Who else we have here?
Right here.
All right.
Yeah.
Wolfgang. Hi, Wolfgang. Wolfgang says, I'm working on gaining new choir members. When I started, there was no choir. Now I have 8 members.
Awesome.
Good for you. It's 8 more than before.
Yeah.
I also started a bell choir, so I kind of need everything. Yeah. Well, I would say get some estimates and see what you can get for $1,000.
Yeah.
Start there. That's the restraint on this particular application.
Yeah. It's like how I feel when I walk into Costco. I just need
I
everything.
just need everything. It all looks very life changing.
Yeah.
I know Kevin won't let me go to an office supply store
No.
unchaperoned because
No.
I usually come back with some sort of binder and tabs that are going to organize
And revolutionize our life.
our everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or IKEA. That's the other one. Unchaperoned, not a good idea.
But yeah, so thank you for those. Thank you for jumping on with us this morning. If you have questions along the way, which you may, we think we got stuff pretty straightforward, but just in case it's not, you can email us directly at grants@sgmp.com. So that's going to make sure your questions get to the people that can answer them as quickly as possible and as accurately as possible. Yeah, or you can comment in this video thread and we will watch it and get back to you here. So I would say, until then, we want to thank you for being constant supports of St. James Music Press. And we're so very grateful to be able to support you right back with some great, affordable, accessible church music and now a new grant. We can't wait to see those applications and we'll see you soon.
Okay. Bye, everybody. Looking forward to seeing your applications.